Right, here we go.
Hea küll.
Marco, let us take the stage.
Teate, see konn on nagu Eesti tervishoid.
The frog represents Estonian healthcare.
Neid on keedetud selles tünnis ja konna
We have been boiled and boiled in this tub over there. For frogs, you know, if you boil them slow, they will suffer, suffer, suffer and not jump out.
Seal potis on päris palav, ma võin öelda.
The pot is rather hot. Let's say 70 degrees. There are still some ways to go until the sad end. In Estonia, and I believe not in Estonia, in healthcare, 80% of healthcare funding is spent to disease predominantly connected to lifestyle matters. This is not what we're discussing today. Today we will focus on the 20% who pulled the shorter or longer straw depending on the perspective, and whose health situation is in no way related to their own choices. 2025 is the first time after 2009 when the healthcare fund's budget decreases. 2009 because of the 2008 financial crisis. Now we're back to similar conditions. This needs us to distribute healthcare funds even more smartly. I brought Marko Tännos. If I wanted to be a train driver, then Marko has been working for the healthcare fund even longer than I have. It's 7.5 years for him. And while he's been distributing money mostly to the hospitals, then as of early this year, his portfolio covers drugs and services. So drugs and services are what he's currently responsible for finding funding for. Marko is a clinical pharmacist by education. My first question to you, Marko, is please tell us about the categorization of diagnosis in a non-medical sense from your pharmacist's perspective. Right, here I planned on telling you about how drugs are categorized and how price tags are attached. But this is complicated, and not only complicated, but also uncomfortable. When I think about Ralph's and Henry's parents and contrast it to what's happening in healthcare, and while I also sometimes visit patients, that's hard, and listening to your stories is hard. You've come a long way, I salute you. But from the perspective of rare disease, why does it matter how many patients have each disease? It affects how much we are willing to pay for the treatment. There are ultra-rare diseases categorized as up to 5 people in Estonia afflicted. And if we know a drug for such a disease works, we are willing to pay quite a lot. The next level up is simply rare disease, for which there are 20 to 25 patients in Estonia. We are also willing to pay a higher concrete sum than for other diseases per patient. And next step up, diseases with a short life expectancy, but where it's possible to support the individual. The reimbursement is slightly lower than the previous tier, and that's how the logic goes. The prices for drugs for rare diseases are extremely steep. I was calculating the assumed cost of development for diseases such as Duchenne.
järgmise
and
slaidiga
its
mina usun
business.
nii Eesti tervishoidu kui üldse tervishoidu maailmas ja tervishoid on tegelikult imeline ja neid
Me, I believe in
tervishoiu häid näiteid
healthcare,
on ka
in
siin
Estonian
saalis,
healthcare as
kui on
healthcare in
sellele
the
õige
world
ravim õigel ajal
at
õiges
large.
kohas ja siis
As you can see here,
praktika on olnud selline, et ma tõlgin natuke seda Marko juttu,
a drug at the right time in the right place
kui see
will get a lot
ravim
done.
siis saab
And I will interpret a
Euroopas
bit what Marko
see
has been
European
saying.
Medical Agency selle loa, siis
When
on
the
riigid, kes võtavad
European
selle
Medical
kohe sisse,
Agency
maksab ta
authorizes
siis
a
300,
drug,
400, 500 või
there will be
1000
countries
2 miljonit.
adding it to their drug lists at once, no matter the cost. Germany, Luxembourg, a few others. And then there are other countries, such as Estonia, that start out by negotiating.
Selliste juhtumitega, mida me täna oleme lavalt kuulnud ja kuuleme veel.
For cases such as the ones we've heard today and that we will see later today,
see perspektiiv on hästi ajakriitiline.
where the perspective is highly time critical, there won't be much time to negotiate. And in Estonia, like in the world at large, we start out by receiving funding through donations. And a lot depends on the speed of negotiations that we can manage. There are two sides. Firstly, the large pharmaceutical companies, where personal contacts matter for a lot. Like Katrin Õunak was saying about how Estonian children are able to access trials through personal connections, then the parallel carries over to negotiations as well. Confidentiality is crucial there. The price tags are vastly different between markets such as Germany's and Estonia's. But I firmly believe that the problems we cannot yet solve today will be solved within a year, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4. But if then the health insurance fund cannot yet pay, I'm emphasizing yet, then my practice shows with my 3rd year presenting at this conference that if you get the decision makers here for a day, then certain decisions will come up quicker, faster, easier, because the first-hand perspective helps. Thank you for this. Marko, you and your team are negotiators. Looking at this slide,
Need on muideks Adumi tehtud slaidid, et eesti keeles on hästi ilus sõna Adum, tehisaru.
These are AI-generated images.
Adumi tehtud slaid, mis see räägib sulle?
Tegelikult on siit 1-2 osapoolt puud.
Marko, what does this one tell you? Well, first of all, this is missing a couple of stakeholders. It might need to involve the patient. We see here the doctor, the pharmaceutical company, the health insurance fund. The patient is through the fourth wall. Okay, that comforts me a bit. The negotiations in Estonia, we currently have 4 applications in for rare diseases. 1 from this year, the other 3 from the previous year or even earlier. I checked the status and it seems the current one is still in the beginning of the gauntlet. We might know more by the summer. But with the previous ones, either the drug is wonderful, please let's now agree on the price, or secondly, it does help a bit now, or in the 3rd case, the drug will not be useful. So those are the options facing the new drugs. We're speaking about a balance here, aren't we? Right. But when we come to the substance of the negotiations, then each to their own decision whether the patient is the rock or the feather. Negotiations appear easy. We have a common goal. We want to help the patient. We want the same. What's more, in Estonia we've set certain boundaries. If we can tick a number of boxes, then we have authorization. And then the patients won't need to individually apply with Estonia, but the health insurance fund will fund all relevant patients. But now about the Estonian prices. Estonian prices are 50%, maybe 30%, maybe even 70% cheaper than paid by the rest of the world. However, the pharmaceutical company with its offices in Austria, Germany, Switzerland, wherever, Estonia sends their representatives there. But if the producer is willing to go down on the price, and if the Estonian discount price becomes public, then let's say a German agency might also insist on a similar price, even with their vastly larger number of patients. So that's how we balance it. There's the patient, there's the payer, and then there's the helper or producer. The patient wants help, the funder wants money to be stretched across all who need help. The health insurance fund does not decide on an emotional basis, even though there might be plenty of emotion below the surface. We make data-based decisions. This is the golden rule that we have been following. But how are the data nowadays, Marko? The health insurance fund is €500 million. 400,000 million goes on pharmaceuticals, on drugs, and let's say 35 million euros is spent on rare disease drugs. So that's about 10% of our pharmaceutical spending. With this 35 million, half the drugs, half the money spent on the drugs administered in the hospital, half in bought from the pharmacy. And roughly 700 people are using these drugs. Rather than waiting while companies come knocking on our doors, it's important to be proactive and go asking producers what and when and how they will be bringing out, so as to be able to better plan the pace and the spending.
Ma tahan rääkida teile lugu. Ja lugu on selline, et
I'd like to tell you a story.
Kuidagi on kujunenud niimoodi, et pärast neid konverentse siis ühe või kaks või poolteist väljakutset.
After these conferences and seminars, somehow we've generally been able to resolve 1 or 1.5 or 2 of these challenges we discussed. Roughly, we're able to solve 1 or slightly more issues per year in a way that our patient, an Estonian, is helped.
Vaatasime koos Siiriga numbreid ja
this year we crunched the numbers with Siiri.
Tervisekassa veel ei hüvita, võtab lastefondi rahastusest hästi suure tüki ära.
And any drug that the health insurance fund does not yet cover takes a large chunk out of the Children's Foundation funds. We try to start from this. Siiri said we have to do something about chondroplasia. The price for the drug was incredibly high. It didn't seem accessible. But Marko and his team have been working on it since the beginning of this year. Negotiations are
ja
difficult,
Marko ja tema
but let us
tiim
not give up.
rääkisid, meil oli
Marko
nõukogu oli
and
reede
his
nädal
team
aega tagasi,
negotiated,
kõik
negotiated,
asjad
negotiated.
selle teemaga
We
peab
had
ära
a
otsustatama,
board
kuule, meil
meeting
on veel see
last
koera
week
saba on natukene
to fully decide
ja siis
on this
nõukogu
matter,
käest
to get
palusime,
over the,
et sellistel
to
tingimustel, kas
get
te annate
the
meile tingimusliku
final
otsuse, et kui me
details
selle paari
finished.
päeva jooksul ära teeme,
We,
et siis
re
ta jõuab
we
sinna
requested a
RETEL-i
conditional
ravimirongi peale ja siis
approval
tuleb esmaspäev, selle nädala esmaspäev ja
to be
teisipäev ja
granted
kolmapäev
within a
umbes.
couple of days.
Marko, kaugel me oleme?
So
Kuule,
as by,
kohe siin
to get things moving
need
by this
pakkumised
week.
ja teised
Marko,
pakkumised.
how far along are
Meil
we?
on reedel see konverents ka veel. Ma saan aru, aga midagi
I was
kiiremini ei
asking
lähe.
because
Riina oli nii
with a
armas,
view
kui
to
ta
the
siin välja
conference on
ütles,
Friday.
ja akondroplaasiaga siis Tervisekassa sai
Riina
kõik korda.
was,
Teate, korda sai
yeah,
see
well,
täna
Riina came
hommikul
and said
10
in a
kuni
lovely
8,
manner
kui ma
earlier that
allkirjastasin
what with
kahte dokumenti siin taga.
achondroplasia,
Saatsin Riinale.
we concluded it this
Riinal on
morning.
kaks rolli, et ta
I
on
myself
Tervisekassa
signed the
nõukogu esimees, mina
papers
saatsin
today. Riina is
siis
the
nõukogu
chairman of the
esimehe
board of the
allkirjaga
Health
dokumendi
Insurance
saatsin
Fund.
ministrile. Ja siis nüüd on mul vaja määrus ära teha ja
I
Vabariigi
sent
Valitsusest läbi
the
lasta
signed
ja küll ta
documents
läheb.
to
Ja siis
the
saab ühe asja korda, aga
minister.
tegelik
The
tänu
government has
läheb
to approve it,
Siirile ja
but
Evelile lastefondi, et
it's
ilma
working. It's on its way now.
sellise viimastel aastatel järjest parenemaks läinud suhtluseta neid asju tegelikult
Without increasingly improved communication,
läbirääkimistega on niimoodi, et
such as it has been improving over the last years, these things would not be able to happen.
ei, seda ei saa.
You are working on an issue or a case. You are rejected. The door is closed in your face, so you go open the window, you go in, and things start to happen. We just ask, grant us some patience, let us first try for donations. I wish things went faster, but things are as they are now. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your invitation to speak today, and we will manage in the pot over there. We'll manage 25, maybe 26. It will go downhill from there. Thank you all.
Aitäh, ma saan aru kõigi
Thank you.
nimel.
But it's wonderful news, isn't it? For all it concerns.
Muidugi, loomulikult võib.
I'd like to comment. Brian rightly said that they try to solve something every time. And I'd like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Last year, they resolved 2 issues. Over there, Grete-Liis and Tauno are sitting. Grete-Liis told her story last year, and a bare few months later, they both got access to the drug. So thank you on behalf of the Children's Foundation.